Hello, welcome to Home Crafting with Mrs. Waller. Today we're going to be making robot Father's Day cards. To make your card you will need some coloured card, plain paper, tin foil, sticky tape, glue, a ruler, a pencil, a rubber for mistakes, a bottle lid from a milk bottle, some scissors, some felt tip pens and a permanent marker. I made two different design robot cards. This one is made using a piece of coloured card and this one is made using some cardboard packaging from my recycling. If you're going to be making the cardboard packaging one and covering it in tin foil, you will find that the sizing will be different. I'll quickly show you how to cover a piece of card. So here's a piece of card that I've cut off of one of my boxes and some tin foil. Before you cut out your shapes, measure it, draw it on with a pencil, but then before you cut it out, glue your tin foil on. You will have to make sure every single piece of your card is covered in glue. This means the tin foil then won't come unstuck. Press it down nice and firmly to get all the wrinkles out. See, you get a nice flat shape. Now you can do things like draw around your bottle lid for your legs of your the feet and the arms of your robots, and you can cut it out without having to fiddle with lots of little pieces. But I'm going to show you how to make the robot coloured card one. All of his orange pieces are cut from one piece of card. In my video you'll see that there's a template, I've got them here. So this would be my orange card. So you'll need one rectangle 13 by 26 centimetres, one square 8 by 8 centimetres and 5 stripped rectangles 3 by 8 centimetres. And then you draw around your bottle lids on the excess card, overhanging the edge of your bottle lid to cut the bottoms of your hands off to make it look a bit more like robotic hands. You will also need 2 pieces of white paper, one 11 by 11 centimetres and one 8 by 11 centimetres. But again, if you're going to be making your robots with the tin foil and cardboard packaging, you will need to change the sizing of your card as long as you have 2 squares, one smaller than the other, some strips and these circular pieces. It doesn't really matter what size it is because it depends on how big your packaging will be. For example, this lasagna box, you could cut one face out of the lasagna box and fold it in half, and that would be your main square, body square for your robots. On the other side you can cut a smaller square out for his head. Let's pop them to one side. So here's all my pieces that I will need. So I have my 5 rectangles, my 4 hand and feet pieces, 2 googly eyes, the square for my head and the body. With the body rectangle, simply fold it in half to make your square. You'll need your 2 white pieces, and the shorter rectangular piece is the one that goes on the front. So you can stick that on first. Now my message on the front of mine is beep blop, do you know who loves you? So that when you put on the inside you can write a nice Father's Day message, Or you could stick a picture of yourself, a photograph of yourself in there, or draw a nice photograph, and it's not a nice picture. So I'm going to put on my white piece now. And I'll write my message later. Now for his head, with one of the smaller rectangular pieces, bubble glue on one side, bubble glue on the other. And place it in central to your larger square body. To make your arms and legs, you'll need the circular pieces and simply glue them to the ends of your rectangles. Like this. Some glue on the other ends. I've been waving his arms. And there we go. So here's your robot. Now you could use some googly eyes if you have them. I'm using just some white circles. Again, you can decorate your robot any way you choose to. You may have some buttons you'd like to use for his eyes, or some sequins. So there's my robot. You'll also need for his antenna a strip of foil. So you fold it into the middle, fold it over again. You can make your antennae as fat as you like, as wide as you like, as long as you like. It's up to you. I'm going to fold mine in half because I've got quite a long strip here. And I'm going to glue this down. Now you may choose to thread a bead on the end of your antenna if you have some plastic beads at home, or you may choose to do what I'm going to do, which is put a coloured circle on the top. Turn your card over using some of your sticky tape. Stick your antennae on the back of your head. And there he is. He's taking shape now. So now it's time to add some details. This is where you'll need your felt tip pen. If you're going to be doing the foil card, you will need to use a permanent marker to do his black lines, because a normal felt tip pen will just rub off. So I'm going to put his pupils in his eyes. You can give him a really funny looking face. I'm going to give him a robotic mouth. And then I've drawn lines to make it look like he's got bendy limbs. Just like that. Now he'll need some buttons to go along the bottom. For the tin foil card, I coloured in circles of white paper. For this coloured card, I have some cut out coloured circles from some other colours. So you simply glue on his buttons. And put as many buttons on as you'd like. There we go. I'm going to use this red one here to go on the top of his antenna. It looks like he's receiving some signals. And there you go. You have one robotic Father's Day card. You could write any message you like on the front and any message you like in the middle. As I said before, you could put a picture of yourself in the middle. That would be quite a cute thing for your dads to receive. But it's really up to you as how you personalise it. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please press like on my YouTube channel and subscribe for further crafting videos from Mrs. Waller. In the meantime, keep safe and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.